All right. Since we are live, let's check it out. Salute to the mighty LDBC. Much love to the chat. Those of y'all that's in the building early. Smash the like button as you come on in. I say smash the like button as you come on in. We're going to talk a little boxing in the AM. Share the video and spread the word to the ends of the earth. 78 Sports TV is live. You did. Yes, indeed. Need y'all to go ahead and share this video because I know YouTube finna put the royal F to me this morning. Also, make sure y'all subscribe to the channel, man. Even if you see my videos pop up, and then you end up clicking on the video and watching it, make sure you look down and make sure you subscribe because YouTube is constantly removing people from my subscriptions list. People are hitting me up like, bro, they keep unsubscribing from your channel. I bring the information to YouTube. YouTube act like they don't know what nobody talking about, but they clearly keep unsubscribing people from my page. I don't know what that's about. What they trying to do? They don't want to see your boy shining out here. But let me scroll up and see what we got in the building in the AM. Let's see what we got. Jalen Hudson is in the building. Keon True Story, Coach 67 Sports TV is in the building. Bush Baby Boxing, Rick Blackwell, Slim Hussein up in here. Joseph Brown. You see the homie slipped the jab. King Strict is in the building. Dane Watson, what's happening with it? The homie Rod Neal is in here. Steve O'Sly, the lovely queen, Shaquilla Fields is in the building. My brother, Mr. Shelton, up in the building. The Dirt Gang boss, what's happening with it, man? Gabe Moore is in the building. Mr. J-Dub, 20 Texas is up in here. OG Marcus is in the building. What's that? Benjamin in here. The homie Insane, what's happening with it? Jesus Espinoza is in the building. My brother Joe Thompson coming through, standing on LDBC business, you dig? Representing that old Hillside Bourbon Company. You know, make sure y'all go get y'all a case or something. A couple bottles. Let me see what we got here. The lovely, beautiful brown sugar Tay Tay is in the building. What's up, Tay Tay? Let me see what we got here. Sean Coleman in the building. Dale Reeve is in the building. Kenyatta Jones, salute. Justin Jacobs is in the building. David Scott III, salute to the homie. Greg McCall. Who that? Caesar, salute. Terrell Colwell, what it do? Salute to everybody in the building. Y'all get the lights all the way up. Share the video, all that good stuff. Oh, boy. All right, let's go and talk about it, man. Let's go ahead and talk about it. All right, so we have a situation going on now where yesterday I talked about Errol the True Spence putting a statement out telling people to stop calling him out. Y'all dudes wouldn't dare call me out when I was out here fighting. And he also said basically like, he'll come back and fight when he want to come back and fight, when he's ready, right? Or he basically gave the impression that he ain't in no rush to come back to fight. He'll fight when he wants to. He ain't thinking about this. So it wasn't even listen, bro. This is what Errol said. I don't care what the other people say. This is what Errol said. So I'm not pressing Errol to come back to boxing. Errol can do what he wants to do. He's earned the right to retire if he wants to. But Paulie Malignaggi is out here spreading the rumor now that Earl Spence, he heard that Earl Spence in PBC are working on a Tim Zoo fight. Okay, listen, this is the same mess we heard last year. Okay, well, 2024 actually. In 2024, we was hearing about Earl Spence coming back to fight Tim Zoo. Then we went through all last year hearing the rumors that Earl might come back and fight Tim Zoo. Now we're hearing, mate, it's 2026. And we still listening to this, bro. Listen, fam. At the end of the day, what's up, Stephen L? Is that Stephen L? I thought I was saying Stephen L. up here. What's up with it, DP Rocker? This is the thing. What's up, Coach Hudson? What it do, fam? CJ Robinson, salute. The thing is this. They just leave Earl alone, man. And this is how you know boxing is so thirsty right now, right? This is why it's important that you appreciate guys when they're here. Appreciate the fighters that you have here. Appreciate the guys that are fighting unification matches and doing instead of talking crazy about everybody. How about you appreciate them and show them some respect while they're here? Because when they go off and do their own thing, now you so thirsty begging for them to come back, making up lies and rumors to have content. It's ridiculous. Well, I heard Earl Spence might come back and fight. Why y'all need Earl to come back for? Why? What you need Earl for? Y'all could have respected Earl when he was here. Why every day it's a rumor about Earl coming back? All this pressure. Earl needs to do this. Earl don't have to do nothing. The man don't have to do nothing. He did what he had to do in the sport of boxing. If he want to retire, he can retire. If he want to come back, he can come back. But he don't got to do nothing. Y'all media pundits, y'all sit around here and y'all glaze all these cheaters. You give people passes. You let the corruption in boxing go on. You don't call out the promoters and none of this because you're all scared of losing your credentials. And that's how, what's up, Cadillac Red's previous boxing talk? Kind of face still suit to Wilson Clare, everybody in the building. Y'all are terrified to call out these promoters and these fighters because you don't want to lose your credentials to go to the fights. So you tiptoe through the tulips, right? You tiptoe through the tulips. There's no reason. Look at this. I got a video coming later about Oscar De La Hoya and this Virgil Ortiz situation where they going back and forth. Talking about that. But regardless of the fact, you are allowing boxing to be ruined by these clowns. You disrespect the fighters. You belittle them, right? Y'all deride the sanctioning bodies. Everybody got mad at Terrence Crawford for dropping the WBC belt. So what? Who cares? He won. He undisputed. What are you mad at him for? He can't drop the belt. What? Why? Why can't he drop the belt? Why he don't want to pay? The WBC done a lot for him. What they done for him? What the WBC done for Terrence Crawford? He dropped the belt, so he retired. So what? Later for these sanctioning bodies, it's all a shakedown anyway, man. People worse than the IRS. It's a straight shakedown. But anyway, my point is this: Terrence Crawford retires, right? Well, while he was here, he's so boring. Terrence Crawford, he's not a superstar like that. Well, all right, he retires. Now everybody crying. He can't retire. De La Hoya, you can't retire. Oh, what about your legacy? You still got more fights out here to fight. You got more. They begging for Errol to come back. What's up, Adam Trill Will? Hotel Shalom, salute to everybody in the building. You begging for Errol to come back. You begging for Crawford to come back. You begging for now when the Black Fighters retire, y'all want them all to come back. What, like you ain't happy with them just retiring? Like you want to just beat the last piece of breath out of them. It's ridiculous. You said Sean Coleman said, "What has the sanctioning bodies done for any fighter?" Exactly. I ain't seen nothing. I see the WBC with a supposed clean boxing program that ain't clean. All I ever seen the WBC do is they catch people with VADA, and then they make excuses for why people got the stuff in their system. That's all I ever seen them do. That's all I ever seen the WBC do. They clear people after they get popped. But anyway, so yeah, so that's the nonsense out here. You got Paulie Malignaggi spreading the rumor that the PBC and Errol Spence is working on a Tim Tszyu comeback fight or whatever. And I'm not even going to entertain it until I hear some of that from Errol Spence, because a lot of times they could be put. That's why I didn't put Tim Tszyu name in the title, because a lot of times they strategically put lies out there in the media. They float stuff out there so that they can tweak the algorithm with a certain person's name. So that's why I purposely put Earl Smith's name in there, but I said versus who, because y'all not finna get me to help Tim Tszyu get back into the algorithm. Tim Tszyu ain't nobody. Get him up out of here. Pack him up. You know what I'm saying? Supreme B said, why you worry about the black fires? They don't sell anywhere. Yeah, that's what they say. That's what they say. Jay Grant Jr. said, I don't believe nothing Paulie said. Me neither. Later for Paulie. Later for him. Now let's deal with this Ryan Garcia versus Mario Barrios fight that's allegedly taking place next month, the end of next month, for the WBC welterweight crown. Now, see, this is the main issue that I'm having here, right? Hold on 1 second, man. The main issue I'm having here is that Ryan Garcia, first and foremost, doesn't deserve a shot at Mario Barrios. He doesn't deserve one. And the boxing world knows this. The media knows this. The pundits know this. The YouTubers know this. And ain't nobody complaining about it except for a few of us. You see? And this is why I don't be caring when other stuff go on in the sport of boxing and y'all want somebody to care. I don't care. I really don't, because boxing is a corrupt sport. It's always going to be corrupt. And y'all crying about Turkey and all this stuff. And, hey, man, them guys going over there, they losing in Saudi. And, man, we need the fights to stay in America, man. Man, shut up, bro. Y'all dudes don't care nothing about no fights being in no America. Most of you dudes don't even go to the fights in the first place. Secondly, all the boxing promoters really care about is money. So they sell their soul easily. The only reason Oscar don't want to sell his soul to Turkey, because Oscar ain't got no fighters really. He only got a couple of fighters, and if those guys lose, then he feel like he out of business. So Oscar don't have the leverage that a lot of other promotional companies got. He don't got no huge stable like that no more. See what I'm saying? Oscar don't have the stable to be risking them guys in with Turkey. Shout out to the homie Nada86 with the 10 piece and that super chat. Much love and much appreciation, good brother. He said, salute, gentlemen, salute to the mighty LDBC. Thank you, fam. So yeah, that's what that is. You know what I mean? But anyway, what's up, frequent flyer? Mo G, what's happening with it? Ryan Garcia does not deserve a title shot, but he's getting one. He just lost to Rolly. Then imagine this now. You get suspended from the sport of boxing for cheating, for having an illegal substance in your system, and missing weight, right? And admitting to it in court. Okay. Then, because you took a plea deal, then you get suspended for a year. You come back off that suspension with a title shot against Rolly Ramiro. You lay an egg. Rolly beats you up. You clearly not on the juice because your body looks different. Ryan looked totally different right, for the Rolly fight. Rolly just embarrassed him. But now he's getting another title shot against Mario Barrios, and now Ryan looks like the old juiced up Ryan Garcia. All of a sudden now, and ain't nobody saying that. Veins coming all out of his chest, his neck look like he's gonna turn into old boy, the beast from Split, the movie Split. This dude got veins coming everywhere. Like what's up with where Ryan get all this? And he ain't even training with no trainer. Come on, y'all know what time it is, bro. This dude pop dirty again. I don't want to hear nothing from y'all dudes, man. This is ridiculous. My brother, I am Trill Will is in the super chat with that 10 piece. Thank you, good brother. Appreciate the support. Says Salute General in the mighty LDBC. Boxing sucks, and I don't blame Errol for chilling. He's done enough and was smart with his money. Generational bag secured. Absolutely. Absolutely. Couldn't say it no better. He got generational wealth. He good. You ain't got to prove nothing else to nobody. You know what I'm saying? He don't need to be trying to come back and show them what he still got and all. He ain't got to do nothing, bro. If he don't want to. They keep trying to find somebody to line him up with. He said they probably not even drug testing for the fight. Well, the WBC is supposed to be drug testing for the fight, but the reason why the WBC, because recently, listen, now tell me I'm lying. Tell me I'm lying. This is how it happened. Ryan Garcia was rumored to want to fight Mario Barrios. Then Subra Matisse popped dirty for Osterring, or vice versa, whichever one happened first. And then the WBC raises the level of Osterring that can be in your system to fight. Talking about it's not enough to affect nothing. Like, how do you're not a scientist, Mauricio Suleiman. Nobody on your board is a chemist. Nobody on the board of directors of the World Boxing Council knows anything about performance enhancements. That's why you hired VADA to inform you when somebody popped dirty. So they raised the level of that can be allowed. So now Ryan, who's not enrolled in VADA right now, right? In the fight next month. The fight is next month. So this man get the juicy. Let me look and see if Ryan is. He can't be enrolled in VADA. He can't be. How to fight next month and Mario Barrios is crazy. He's a goofball too. Ain't no way in the man just popped dirty. Just cheated. And you ain't pressing for it to be VADA testing. Mario Barrios finna get his head beaten in. Let me tell you that right now. Ryan Garcia finna beat the brakes off of Mario Barrios. Finna beat the brakes off of him. It's gonna be a slaughter. A slaughter. You said Barrios just chasing money. Go, let him chase it. He gonna find it too. He finna find it. And Ryan Garcia finna beat the mess out of him. He finna come in there juice to the gills. He's gonna beat the brakes off Mario Barrios. No, he don't deserve no title shot, Tay. He don't, but they gonna give him one. And people talking about what Wilder don't deserve, and this person over here don't deserve this. This person don't. But this is why I say this is what be frustrating me so much about a lot of the black boxing fans is like y'all see the nonsense and the double standards and stuff that go on, but don't nobody want to call the mess out. But then cats will go so hard on black fighters. That's what be getting on my nerve. It should be videos all over YouTube talking about Ryan Garcia getting the title shot that he don't deserve. It should be, but it ain't. Nasty work. Yeah, he don't want to fight New York. and I don't think he going on. See, look, this is what happened. Now they done lined up Ryan. They done rigged it up, the WBC rankings and all that. How is Ryan even ranked to get a shot? And after that performance with Rolly, how the WBC done rigged this thing up and let Barrios and Ryan fight, right? So when Ryan beat Barrios, because he gonna beat him, in my opinion, becoming their juice. He gonna beat Barrios. When Ryan beat Barrios, it's gonna be his first world titles, and then you got a situation to where Oscar De La Hoya now has a belt, and now we playing Monopoly. You playing Monopoly with a hoarder, and I know everybody who ever played Monopoly. The worst thing to play Monopoly is to play with or somebody who don't want to make no deals. They don't want to sell nothing. All they want to do is hold on to all the properties they got. And it's like, bro, what's it be? This game gonna last until you know what I'm saying? Like, man, you gotta make some type of no. I'm keeping this railroad. No, no, I'm keeping. But you only got one. But no, so I'm keeping it. This is Oscar. What's up, BVO? When Oscar get a hold of that WBC welterweight belt, I'm telling you right now, he gonna block the Haney fight. He don't want Ryan to fight Haney again. It don't matter how much money they offer. Ryan gonna have to leave Oscar De La Hoya and Golden Boy before the Haney fight happens. So now everybody playing keep away. Eddie Hearn don't want Devin Haney to fight Crocker because he knows Devin gonna beat Crocker and pick up another belt, be unified. The PBC don't want Rolly to fight Devin because they know Devin gonna beat Rolly, then Devin becomes unified. So this is what we got. We at now. Now we in the position to play keep away, and you got some boxing fans that's co-signing this stuff. So the demise of boxing is at the hands of not just these promoters, but these new age boxing fans. You know what I'm saying? So if boxing, the sport we grew up loving, and this is what my video I got coming up, going to talk about this afternoon. If the sport we love ends up dying out, who fault is it? Yeah, it's the promoters and it's the politics of boxing, but it's also these fans. These fans today have helped these promoters destroy the sport of boxing. These fans today uh, don't really want the best fighters fighting the best fighters. They don't really want to know who's the best. They don't. They too afraid. They egos. They want to win the internet argument. The boxing has become the most exciting thing about boxing has been not. It's not the fighters. It's not who gonna fight who. The most exciting thing about boxing now has become who gonna win the internet arguments. That's really what it is now. It's a joke. It's a joke. I'm on this side. You on that side. I'm on this side. You on that side. By a bunch of nerds, a bunch of lames who ain't never gangbang in real life, but they gangbang on the internet. Everybody hard on the internet. Now I'm riding with Team Tank. Yeah, I'm over here. Yeah, talking crazy and this and that. But all this internet gangbanging. But if something really happened, they're gonna be the first ones on the phone with the police. You were him. Yeah, because they did this and then they did that. Mook underscore is in the super chat with that 10 piece. Thank you, good brother. Appreciate the support. He says simple play by Ryan. Fake an injury to get on PEDs, stage a publicity stunt, lie detector test to attempt to prove innocence, then clout chase Dev to his next bag. Absolutely. That's what's gonna happen. You ain't told no lies. Yep. Old school tactic that's gonna still work. Kenyatta Jones say Ryan leaving Golden Boy and Ortiz leaving Golden Boy. Well, everybody want to leave Golden Boy. You know what I'm saying? Well, them guys do. I know that because they don't like the way Oscar is moving, and I understand. At the end of the day, listen, man. Oscar De La Hoya knows the business of boxing, but Oscar can't be trusted. His judgment can't be trusted because Oscar
historically and on paper, and from what we've seen from history, Oscar has a problem. He has a problem. You know what I'm saying? He likes to powder his nose. That's what he likes to do, right? He likes to dress up and on Thursdays and clap back and and in his underwear and all that kind of stuff. And you supposed to be a boxing promoter. How can any fighter really truly take you serious when you conducting yourself like that? How can any fighter take you serious when they don't know, the fighter don't know what state of mind you're in. They don't know if your business is really being handled the proper way. That's how you lost all of your fighters before to the PBC. You lost your whole roster to Richard Schaefer and Al Heyman because you were too busy, you know what I'm saying, to Yayo. When Canelo, at the biggest moment of his career, when Canelo was fighting Floyd, where was Oscar? In rehab. Oscar was in rehab in Canelo's biggest moment of his career. That's where Oscar was. So I don't know how any fighter, can take any advice from Oscar De La Hoya seriously. He said him and Al good now. Of course, yeah, you know what I'm saying. You can always say something like that when you got somebody like Turkey coming into the game to take over. The Turkey takeover is underway, so of course you're gonna act like I'm gonna piece it up with Al Heyman and me and Al good. You and Al always been good. Yeah, and listen, y'all had beef for a short amount of time, but at the end of the day, Oscar De La Hoya and PBC have Golden Boy and PBC have always been working hand in hand. PBC, like I've been telling y'all for years, has never done nothing without Golden Boy, without Oscar De La Hoya's help or involvement. The biggest pay per view that the PBC has put out was what? What? Oscar connected in some type of way, unless you're talking about Mayweather McGregor. But all them other fights, all them Floyd Mayweather fights that everybody was a Floyd the boss, Floyd the boss. Golden Boy was owned all that. Golden Boy Promotions owned the rights to all them fights. That's why you see him on the zone. Yeah, Golden Floyd was getting a check from Golden Boy, bro. But he sold everybody an illusion, a dream. You know what I'm saying? And Oscar, you know what I'm saying, took it right to the bank. You know, Javante Davis versus Ryan Garcia. Even though PBC supposedly had beef with Golden Boy, PBC supposedly had beef with the Zone. PBC don't only make the inside fights and this and that. And everybody got to side with PBC to get a fight. But not Oscar and Ryan. They came together and made a fight. And so on and so forth. So this has always been this way. This is not nothing new. It's a they these dudes, these promoters. So yeah, some of them like each other. They got the jealousy and all that stuff going on, but they use the fans and the fans, the nerd, the internet nerd. They use them to pick sides. Okay, oh yeah, I'm with I'm with the Golden Boy Promotions, or I'm with Showtime and the PBC. I'm with this, I'm with that. All the whole time, none of these promotional companies doing nothing for you, and they ain't giving you the best fights. So now you done found yourself in a sucker corner. You sitting over in the sucker corner instead of you saying as a fan like, "Yo, man, I want to see this guy fight that guy, man. We know who the best is." Now you making excuses for why this guy shouldn't fight that guy because you really afraid that if the guy you back and lose, then what do you do next? See, if you're a boxing fan, you ain't got to worry about that. If you're a boxing fan, you're gonna be here the next day, and the day after, the day after, the day after, and here to talk boxing. If you're a boxing fan, but uh, uh, if your entire boxing existence is based around uh, uh, a network, a promotional company, or a fighter, then guess what? If they lose, then it's a wrap. You got nowhere to go. See what I'm saying? You got nowhere to go at that point. Y'all get the likes all the way up. Smash the like button, share the video, all that good stuff, ladies and gents. What's up, Thomas from the Boogie Down? Kevin Hill, what it do? So yeah, this is all a scam, bro. I don't want to hear nothing about no PBC and Golden Boy. They've been working together. Been working together. And PBC and Top Rank been working together as well. They just most of the time they just keep their best fighters away from each other, but they've been working with each other. It's all cap. But anyway, I believe Mario Barrios is going to lose badly to Ryan Garcia. I think Ryan's going to stop him probably within the first 5 rounds of the fight, first half of the fight. I think Ryan's going to stop Mario Barrios. That's what I believe. And because Ryan's back on that, he back on that sauce, in my opinion. He back on the sauce. Big Dog Willie is in the super chat with the 10-piece. Thank you, good brother. Appreciate the support. He says, salute. When did Tank injure his knee? Tank didn't fight Jake Paul. How did he injure it? He says, now Shakur and Devin want the Tank fight because he's injured. So Tank and Maniacs are bored. So now they're making up stuff. Yeah, I don't even pay, bro. Tank fans just playing for fun, bro. I don't even pay attention to them dudes. No, but Tank fans playing for fun. I don't watch none of their videos. I don't pay attention to them dudes. They always coming over here in my comment section saying something crazy, and then I end up cooking Tank. But I don't even be knowing what their little talking points is because I really don't watch them guys. You know what I'm saying? It don't matter. Like I say, if Devin want to fight Tank, you had 7 years for Tank to fight Devin at 135. Never did it because magically, according to Tank fans, there was always some. Devin never really wanted to fight. It was always some BS, right? Tank had 1 million years to fight Lomachenko. Nothing ever happened, right? He still got all these years to fight Gary Russell Jr. Nothing ever happened, right? Teofimo Lopez, nothing ever happened. Shakur Stevenson, nothing. The man don't fight nobody. He pick and choose guys, build them up to be something, okay? He beat them. Then PBC strategically placed these guys in fights that they can win, and then everybody started bragging about like these guys are good. That's why they don't want Mario Barrios to fight Devin Haney, and that's why they don't want Rolly Romero to fight Devin Haney. Because if Devin fights Rolly Romero and Devin fights Mario Barrios, Devin's going to embarrass both of those guys. Now, it's gonna take away from what Tank has built. But if they can keep Barrios and keep Romero away from Devin and just let Ryan Garcia, another Tank victim, fight, if all them guys can just fight each other, then it can look like they can create this fake universe, this metaverse, to where these guys are the best fighters. You see what I'm saying? It's a beautiful strategy if you kind of slow. If you slow, then that's how you're gonna say, oh man, look, man, Devin, he ain't fought none of them guys. You take, but all the guys who take for is champions, man. Yeah, in a make-believe world, they're champions. See? In a make-believe world. See, guess what? In my house, I have the biggest penis. Did y'all know that? Yeah, I know that, did you? In this house right here, ooh, Lord of mercy. This the biggest one. I live in a house full of women. See, I'll leave that part out the story. Huh? But see, I can tell you, in this house here, boy, I got the biggest package. And I will be telling you the absolute facts, the truth. But you step outside and just don't know. And that's why Rolly Romero and Mario Barrios is not going to step outside. Because when you step outside, you enter the real world. Now, there's competition. If you stay in-house, and within the confines of this small little circle, guess what? You can create any BS story you want to. And Tank fans know that. They not that dumb, bro. They know that. They playing the little game that they play. What's up, young Abel? You said, how is Barrios getting cooked for fighting Ryan? If he says no, I'm sure he will get shelved. Gotta remember, this is a business, not a sport. Yeah. Regardless of the fact though, uh, Barrios, I'm sure he can't get shelved. He can't get shelved. He a champion. He got fights, but I know why he's fighting Ryan. He's fighting Ryan because they're gonna give him a nice little payday to fight Ryan, right? And they probably gassing him, telling him he gonna beat Ryan. The whole time they set him up for the okie doke because Ryan finna come in and juice to the gills. You ain't heard nothing about no VADA testing for the clean boxing program for Ryan. You heard nothing about it in the fight next month. So even if he was to get off of it today, if he was to get off of it today, the damage has already been done. He already got reaped all the benefits of using whatever substance he was going to use. Because I'm sure, especially if he takes some SARMs, that stuff going to be out of his system, or it's going to be trace amounts in his system by fight time. But he's already reaped the benefits of recovery, strength, and all that stuff. What's happening with a condo? What it do, fam? Buying new muscles. Oh, I ain't even. I don't got them saved on my computer. I ain't got them saved on my computer. But they know where to find them, man. If they want to go see, they can look it up, man. These people know what time it is for Ryan. You said Crawford versus and Billy, Canelo versus Bivol too. What are you talking about? Crawford retired. Crawford ain't finna come back fighting no Billy. He retired. Crawford, he good. Now Canelo versus Bivol too. That's a fight that could happen. Yeah, that's a fight that can happen. But anyway, I believe Ryan's gonna hurt Mario Barrios bad and win his first title. Now, if Ryan were to lose to Mario Barrios, I'd be shocked, absolutely shocked. You know what I'm saying? But it's gonna come down to timing. It's gonna come down to timing. If Ryan times his allegedly, if he times his alleged cycle the right way, if they ain't got no random testing going on right now, if he get off of them too early, or we'll see. Yeah, I hope Mario Barrios beat him, but ain't no telling. You said Crawford will come back. See, that's what I'm saying. We were just talking about this earlier. Why Crawford just retired? Why do we want Crawford to come back? He just retired. Errol Spence is chilling somewhere. Why do we when Crawford here, all people did was disrespect the dude. Talk crazy about the dude. Now he retired, everybody want him to come back. He ain't been gone a month. Come back, Crawford, come back. We need Crawford. No, we don't need Crawford. The guys who already in boxing need to fight the people they supposed to be fighting. That's how I feel. The guys who in boxing need to be fighting the people they supposed to be fighting, right? So instead of Mario Barrios fighting Ryan Garcia. Mario Barrios should be unifying with another champion instead of Eddie Hearn hiding Crocker and gonna mess around and have Crocker lose to some chump. He should be having Crocker unified with Devin Haney. That's what should be happening. Stormy B Man say you suckers still talking about Crawford coming back to fight this one and that one. Worry about all these numbskulls who aren't fighting nobody. Exactly. Exactly. The guys who active ain't fighting nobody, but we talking about Crawford, who retired somewhere. Chilling. Hold on one second, y'all. Let me see. Yana Beck and Ben. Yeah, do that. Conor Ben ain't finna fight nobody either. Conor Ben one of the most cowardly, scariest dudes. He fights certain people, bro. But that dude Conor Ben, that's one of the dudes who get on my nerves the most in sport of boxing. Ain't never had to prove nothing, never had to earn it, never had to work his way to the top. He came in under his father's name, the famous Ben name, and in the UK, and then got moved a certain way, avoiding all the tough competition on the way up, just knocking out chumps, and then the beautiful rivalry with him and Eubank Jr. You know what I'm saying, the whole little father son duo stuff. All of that happened, and all right, man. Conor Ben ain't fought nobody, but he talked the most crap about everybody. See, Andrade versus Canelo, the suspended PED cheater, is the fight I want to see. Andrade would box Canelo head off. That's never gonna happen. Canelo never gonna fight Andrade. Never. Canelo, Canelo ain't never fighting Andrade, bro. That's like asking for Canelo to fight Andrade is like asking for Tank Davis to fight Devin Haney. At this point, it's just pointless. It ain't never gonna happen. Yeah, Stormy. Kind of been talk. He talked the most. He talked more than anybody. And don't put in no work. Don't do nothing. But he talk like he the one. Said kind of scrambled eggs. Said Tank Maniacs think Tupac is still alive. He wild. He wild. He said Hitch. He said Hitchens is replacing Tank. Yeah, Richard Hitchens is a joke to me, bro. He can fight, man, but that dude Richard Hitchens is a clown, bro. The amount of ducking that dude does, calling people out, running his mouth, and then don't fight nobody. Like, bro, you literally was just talking on social media telling Frank Martin to. I did a video about it. If y'all didn't watch it, go look on my page under the video section and check and see. Look at those videos. I know YouTube not sending them to you. Make sure that you are subscribed to my channel. All right, even if you see my video pop up in your recommendeds and you just happen to think you just check anyway, because they be unsubscribing people from my page constantly, bro. That's what they do. But anyway, I did a video about
Richardson Hitchens and his nonsense that he pulling. Uh, you said boxing needs Spence back. He's still a big draw, even if he gets his behind whooped again. No, boxing don't deserve Errol Spence. To be honest with you, boxing don't deserve Deontay Wilder. Boxing don't deserve Devin Haney. Boxing don't deserve nobody. They don't deserve Crawford. Boxing don't deserve anybody that was here for the right reasons. Because boxing don't do right by the guys that are here for the right reasons. Boxing is corrupt. Boxing is racist. And boxing wants to push narratives and make you believe that people are stars that are not stars. Like Ryan Garcia. Stone cold racist. In any other field, any other sport, could you imagine a basketball player saying what Ryan Garcia got away with saying? If that was a basketball player, he'd have been suspended, fired, wouldn't have no sponsors, nothing. Baseball player, probably the same thing, probably. Football player, same thing. But in the sport of boxing, because boxing is so racist and you got so many jigs out here, people just they look. You can say whatever you want to say and you good. But not, but when you black though, when you black, they own you. Here we go. Say Ryan ain't racist. Stop capping. Okay, you know Ryan. How many times have you put your mouth on this pickle? How many times? One time or three times? If I'm too low, I apologize. How many times have you put your mouth on the pickle? Just asking because you say he ain't racist. See, I learned a long time ago never to say somebody ain't racist. I used to do that when I was younger. Man, he ain't racist. Man, he ain't racist. See, I learned to stop doing that when one of my so-called best friends, who I was cool with this dude for years, had dinner at his house one time for the first time. And we lived right in the same neighborhood. Never ate at his house. And this is a white guy, right? And ate at his house. And boy, his father just started talking about racist stuff, and I was so uncomfortable. And then I told dude about it afterwards, like, bro, what's up with your pops, man? Your pops like, ooh. And he believed everything his pops said. He said, no, man, I mean, we can be friends because, but I don't believe in all that race mixing stuff and all that, no. But we could be friends, like, but we're not gonna eat out of the same bowl or anything. Like when you leave here, like your cups and everything you use, we're throwing those in the garbage. What? Yo, I'm up out of here. Yo, I am gone. What kind of mess is this? I told my daddy, I said, man, just all these years I've been around this dude, never knew none of this. Yeah, I learned from an early age never to say somebody ain't racist. You just make a fool of yourself. You don't know what's in somebody's heart. Yeah, and he said it normally. He didn't say it like he said it like he knew he wasn't saying nothing wrong. Like it was just normal. I'm like, what in the world? I can't be this dude play basketball every day, play video games in my crib. He get treated with the utmost respect in my house. Go to his house, and this is weird energy. I said, oh, okay. I learned. Yeah, I learned all right. So who should train Norman Jr.? I don't know. Uh, yeah, for those who don't know, make sure y'all go check my video I did about it. Brian Norman Jr. fired his father. He fired his father, Brian Norman Sr., as head trainer. Um, I don't know who he should bring in. He's gonna have to get somebody who he gonna have to get somebody who who he respects. Obviously, he seems eager to learn, and he seems like he wants to be focused on the sport of boxing and not focus on no outside stuff, which is all good. Um, so I think his dad did a good job of raising him as a man, and but now he's making his own decisions as a man, and he's made that decision to part ways with his father as his trainer. And he didn't like the stuff that was going on. Um, the distractions and stuff. He felt like it was a lot of distractions. So I don't know. A lot of people talking about Derrick James, but I don't know. Uh, I don't know if Derrick James would be right for him. I don't know. Maybe so. I don't know. But Ronnie Shields might be another good one. Yeah, Ronnie Shields might be another good one. Um, Coach Hudson say Virgil Hunter. Virgil Hunter is always a good option. Uh, I'm not sure. Let me see here. You say he said he got an old head mindset. Yeah, he got a good. Brian Lemon Jr. got a good head on his shoulder. He said the right stuff, and you know, and like he admitted in the interview that he got out of character for the Devin Haney fight. You know what I'm saying? Hey, Junior said Virgil Hunter be getting ninja smoke. Hey, Nick, I didn't even want to say that. You read my mind though, but I didn't want to say that though. Yeah, I didn't want to say Robert Garcia, but Robert Garcia probably would be a good trainer for Brian Norman Jr. because of his style. But I don't know if Robert Garcia would be a good trainer for him. Uh, I don't know if that'd be a good long term trainer for him because of cultural reasons. I don't know, those times in between training when y'all talking and stuff like that about life and all of that. When he used to having his father there. So I'm not sure that Robert Garcia would be a good coach for him unless his dad is gonna still be in camp with him and then he just not the head trainer. I don't know how that's gonna work, you know what I'm saying? I don't know what exactly he gonna do. He said Bo Mac, Dream Award said Bo Mac. Bo Mac could be a good one. Bo Mac could definitely be a good trainer for him. Oh, you can't go wrong with Bo Mac. He said Kevin Cunningham. I like Kevin Cunningham too. I like Kevin Cunningham. Junior say Norman need to move to Omaha. They moved to Omaha. Let me see here. You say Stormy say your last comment. Let me see. Stormy say 70. That's like all these dudes messing with these girls of different races. Just because they let you smash, don't mean they love your behind. Says you're exotic to them, like banging an animal. That's right. That's all facts. And dudes they love that stuff. They're like, yeah, man, she want me. I'm like, yeah, she want you the same way she want that Rottweiler. You understand? Ain't nothing to brag about. Yeah, man, it's easy to get them, man. They love you. Yeah, because they like Rottweilers. And you look like a Rottweiler who walk on two legs. You know what I'm saying? So that's why she wants you.
Yeah, I don't know. Derrick James, man. Derrick James might work with for Brian Norman Jr. I'm not sure. Derrick James might be a good fit. I don't know. Derrick James been in a bit of a little funk ever since he let that loser sweat drip around his gym. And I told you, I was the one who came on here and told you that's what was gonna happen. I said, man, I don't know. I don't like Derrick James having Ryan Garcia and AJ in his gym because they got different mentalities. You know, you got a championship gym, and now you bringing these weirdos in. It's gonna change everything. What happened? Everything come crashing down. All money and good money. Nah, man, let Derrick get his bread. Don't hate on Derrick getting his bread. Okay, he got the bread. Now he ain't got no fighters. Yeah, I think he got Alicia though. Don't he got Alicia Baumgartner though? Or am I wrong? I thought he got Alicia Baumgartner. He got Alicia, yeah. You said you said Brian Norman need to go work with Ann Wolf. Nah, Ann Wolf ain't got she. Nah, Ann Wolf gonna have Ann Wolf a monster now. Don't get me wrong, but Ann Wolf don't really she I don't think she'll be right for him. I don't know how he worked with Alicia Baumgartner. I couldn't do it. Couldn't do it. That I get fired, bro. I get fired. Some people you just can't do it. I can't. That woman up in there working out sweating. I'm sorry, bro. I'm too much of a pervert. Can't do it. She in there sweating. I'm like, all right, go ahead and lock the door. We're gonna try this new exercise. I'm gonna need you to bend over into a center position, like you're finna hike me a football. And this is good for your thighs. Okay, this is good for your thighs. Now just take a deep breath, relax. Man, hell no, I can't do that, man. I ain't getting fired. Messing with trying to train Alicia Baumgarten. That's you got to have some serious discipline for that, boy. Her little cute self. Yeah, drink. Turn to a sea sniffer. Mm-mm-mm. Mook underscore in the super chat with that 5 piece. Appreciate the support, fam. He says, "Hey yo, Coach Hudson is the perfect fit in the same town and knows all the weaknesses." Coach Hudson would be dope, super dope for him. You know what I'm saying? That'd be super dope. Yeah, that'd be super dope. But they going I think top rank. To be honest with you, this is my opinion. I don't know if this is true. I'm not saying that this is what happened. I'm not saying that because I don't know that that's what happened. But I think Top Rank is going to try to get him in, get Brian Norman in with somebody established, somebody who been to the big stage before. Because I know they tried to do that with Tiafimo. They try to split up him and his father. Yeah, Top Rank, they be doing stuff like that. They smile on your face, but behind the scenes, they be like, look, you know what I'm saying? Look, Tio, you need to do X, Y, and Z. And, you know, your dad's your dad, but, you know, you need to separate your dad. Yeah, that's what Top Rank do that behind the scenes. They be doing stuff like that. And you see how they be always trying to do that with Bill and Dev, right? They always trying to put stuff in Devin's head about Bill. Like, oh, yeah, see, Devin's a warrior, but, you know, Bill is telling them not to do this and that. It's Bill, you know, Bill can't do that. And it's typical white supremacist tactics, you know what I'm saying, that they use to try to divide and conquer and stuff like that. That's what they do. You said, was they really wrong about T.O. Senior? I mean, that's his pops. That's how he feel. You know what I'm saying? I mean, if T.O. and his father is rocking out still to this day, and they rocking and rolling, then I mean, uh, and if that's what makes T.O. comfortable, I mean, I wouldn't leave my pops because somebody. I mean, you listen. Father and sons are gonna have ups and down relationships. You're gonna have ups and downs, okay? Especially when you're working close to each other and you're a man, because you're going from being a kid, being raised by this man, then all of a sudden now you are you're a man yourself, right? And you want to be able to flex like you're a man. So your father has to give you space to be a man. This is why, you know, my son can't live with me, right? Love him, but he can't live with me because it's gonna be friction within the first couple of days. It's gonna be friction, and it don't mean I don't love him or he don't love me. It's just that we both men, and it comes a time where a young lion has to go get his own. You see what I'm saying? So even when like my son was getting some stuff renovated, right, at his place, and he had to come over here for a couple weeks, I was mad. I don't like walking downstairs and seeing somebody with their shirt off, looking in my refrigerator. Bro, get up, get out of my house, bro. What you doing? Put your shirt on. Why you? Oh, Pop, why you tripping? Man, I don't know. I just don't like seeing niggas in my house walking, opening up my refrigerator, digging around through stuff. I don't like that. You know what I'm saying? I don't like smelling somebody else's cologne in my house. I wear cologne in here. I don't want to smell nobody else's cologne. I don't feel comfortable. It make me feel weird. You know what I'm saying? Yeah, we're gonna have to hurry up. They're gonna have to get your stuff fixed quick, man. Digging all in the deep freezer. What happened to the other pizzas that was in there? Oh, I ate that one yesterday. Okay. Woo-wee. You got 7 more days to be up in this joker here, boy. Nick say it's the same way with women. Can't be too many kitties in the house after a certain age. That's facts. That's absolute facts. Yeah. It just started getting it'd be too much for everybody want their space, you know what I'm saying? Now we can all get together, go out to eat, go to the parks, go do all that stuff, but when it's time to go home, we gotta go our separate way. Because we all need our space. Condo say drinking them all the orange juice. Yeah. Man, I had these sodas, right? Check this out. Cause I don't drink sodas no more, so I drink the Zevia. They're like it's like sodas, but they don't have no sugar. They made with stevia, so it's like it's like a sugar replacement or whatever, right? So it don't got no calories in it. I had a whole 12 pack of them, right? Had them in the refrigerator, nice and cold. So now when I get ready to eat, I have me a soda. You know what I'm saying? Man, I be hooking it up. Right? I'm like, okay, cool. Man, so I didn't eat none. I ain't drink none of them sodas for like maybe I want to say about a week. I ain't had none of them. But when I did feel like having one, I go up in there. There's one left. That stuff be irritating me, dog. I'm telling you. Can't find the pizza cutter, boy. You want to see me snap? If listen, bro, I'm telling you right now. This is what will send me to the moon. I'm telling you, bro. I know where my stuff is supposed to be at. Okay. Where the pizza cutter at? I got 2 pizza cutters in the house. I can't find either one of them. They ain't in the drawer where they supposed to be. They ain't in the sink and they ain't in the dishwasher. Where is the pizza cutters at? Matter of fact, where's all of the forks at? Where's the forks at, bro? How many times do I gotta buy forks every year? What are y'all doing? Y'all got to be throwing forks away. Y'all throwing stuff away, bro. Y'all think it's okay, cool. Guess what I'm finna do? I'm finna go to the store and buy plastic. I'm sorry, I'm petty like this. I'll go get some plastic spoons, plastic silverware, plastic cups, and paper plates, and sit them on the kitchen table. And then I go to Walmart, get me some more metal stuff, silverware, and I keep all of it. Keep it all for me. Oh, that's why are you being petty? No, y'all not finna be throwing stuff away. That's just pure laziness and ridiculousness. I'm sorry, y'all not finna be throwing. Oh well, like we got money just to keep buying silverware. This is diabolical. Who got time for this mess? No, ain't no way. Can't find no damn pizza cutter, man. That oh boy, that sent me through the roof, man. What's up, Shade Girl? In at 5 in the building. Neatly say, unless you're living in a compound, which I fully support. Uh, um, Bottom line is, grown folks need their own space. Yeah, you got to have your own space. You got to. You know what I'm saying? Cause I mean, I'm just for real. Sometimes you want to feel like I don't know. I just can't, I'm sorry, I can't. You know what I'm saying? Cause I remember when I turned 18, I was terrified. Cause I'm like, man, my pops always like, when I'm 18, you grown. You know what I'm saying? Most people can't wait till they're 18, but I was terrified. Cause I'm like, man, I'm 18, I'm a man. You know what I'm saying? I got these responsibilities now. I'm a man. I'm a man. I'm a man. And woo woo. You know what I'm saying? But I got my own place and all of that. But uh, I started noticing when you turn 18, what like Chris Tucker said on a long time ago on Def Jam. Chris Tucker said, Chris Tucker, in one of his stand-ups on Def Jam years ago, he said, "You ever notice when you a teenager, you your mama's baby, and when you turn 18, you that nigga walking around the house?" And that's facts, bro. Because your parents will give you that vibe. You know what I'm saying? You start walking around the house, and now all of a sudden, and you got a job. So okay, here, this costs this much. This costs that. You got to pay this bill. You got to do woo. So all that stuff, you be like, okay, yeah. So yeah, you got I like my own space. You know what I'm saying? I don't like when I come downstairs. I want my living room furniture to look the way it looked when I went upstairs. I want the pillows on the couch placed a certain type of way. I want it to smell good. I don't want to smell no ganja in my living room. You know what I'm saying? Don't want to smell ashes. I don't want you know what I'm saying? When I come on when I log into my Hulu and I'm finna watch my Law and Order SVU, it better still be on the episode I was watching. You shouldn't be watching mine. You got your own Hulu account. Why? Why do it matter, Pop? It mattered because now I got to go find what episode I was on. See, you got to get up out of here. You in my way. Leave me alone. Now this might sound petty to some people, but it is what it is. Thomas Harrison, a super chat with that 5-piece. Much love, much appreciation, family. Says, Dad got him there. He says, can state trainer. He said, can state trainer shouldn't try to be a promoter. He says, stay in your place, know your role. You can't be Bill, but Dad did sell the fight. Mm-hmm. They'll figure it out. They still father son, still love each other and all that stuff. They just it's a learning experience for them. Trey will say, my granddaughter running my house for real. Yeah, my grandson be trying to run it. He be trying to. You know what I'm saying? But I had to get. I used to let him just go ahead and get away with stuff. You know what I'm saying? Because it was cute at first, but now he too big now. You know what I'm saying? All that little stuff running in the refrigerator, coming out with 4 pieces of bologna rolled up in like a blunt, eating it and dancing in the living room. Man, where you get that bologna from? Refrigerator. I mean, I know you just dug your little booty hand in the bologna thing. And you taking that bologna home with you now. You put your booty hand in there. Dre the Boxer said, yeah, because you can't even create your own profile on Hulu. He said you can even create your own profile on Hulu. Yeah. Netflix, all of that. I still got to finish watching Stranger Things too. My grandson be cracking me up though. He be ripping and running back and forth to the living room, racing. He get all the energy, just racing back and forth. He love play fighting. You know what I'm saying? That's why I be getting him into watching boxing and stuff. He love play fighting, love karate. He hate taking naps though. I'm like, all right, look, man, you ran or you played. Now time to go take a nap. Huh? I don't even sleepy though. I ain't even been sleepy. It don't matter. And he be mad. He lay down for about 30 minutes and then he dozed off. Young Abel say, you too old, rusty, and chubby to run around with those little kids. Abel, I really wish you hadn't said nothing, Abel. I really wish you hadn't said nothing, young Abel. Now I got to cut you. Now I got to cut you, young Abel. What are my pictures of Abel at? Here we go. The immigrant. There he is. There he is. Let that on the screen for a little while. He was the Intercontinental Champion in WWE back in the day. The immigrant. It was him and Rick the Model Martel. Y'all remember Rick the Model Martel? Abel was his tag team partner back in the day. Mm-hmm. Abel couldn't wait. Let's see what else. Who else? Here you go. Here you go, Abel. Hold on 1 second. I'm gonna put this video up. Put this video up for young Abel. You gonna learn, Abel. I'm gonna teach you a lesson. Teach you a lesson today, boy. What that song say? You will know, and you will know. Let's see here. Let me put this up. Upload this real quick, like for young Abel. You're gonna learn the hard way today. Here you go, Abel. That's the one for you. Right here. What Joe Thompson sent me. Yeah, I'm gonna upload them later. Keep them in the stash spot. But here go Abel. Here go Abel, y'all. This is the video I found. Yeah, I'm Abel Mahari. Look, guys, 78 doesn't know what he's talking about, all right? He doesn't know anything about basketball. That's why he's ducking me in these basketball debates. You know, this guy is always ducking me, and he's, he's always talking about this vagina. First of all, vagina is gross. It stinks. Who wants any of that stuff, man? It got hair on it, and girls, they use the bathroom out of that thing. Nobody wants that thing. I wear my socks all the way up to my knees, so I know. Better believe that. Let's do it again. Yeah, I'm Abel Mahari.
Look, guys, 78 doesn't know what he's talking about, all right? He doesn't know anything about basketball. That's why he's ducking me in these basketball debates. This guy is always ducking me, and he's always talking about this vaginas. First of all, vagina is gross. It stinks. And who wants any of that stuff, man? It got hair on it, and girls they use the bathroom out of that thing. Nobody wants that thing. I wear my socks all the way up to my knees, so I know. Better believe that.
Young Abel, that boy crazy. Oh man, let me see. Nah, I ain't gonna play no more. Oh, my goodness gracious. Hey, Wavy 09, salute to you in Super Chapter 2 piece of that damn filter. Oh boy. Yeah, but anyway, y'all get the lights all the way up. Shell said you ain't nothing for that. Abel be messing with me. I told y'all, man. He be irritated. He be messing with me. Come around here doing drive-bys. Let me see here. But anyway, as far as Brian Norman Jr. go, I don't know who gonna be his trainer or who he gonna pick, but I think Ronnie Shields would be a good trainer for him. You know what I'm saying? It's a few his style. There's a few people that could probably help him though. But I think he should with the combination of his power. I think he should probably work on some footwork though. Get somebody who can give him some good footwork and stuff like that. Because I think he mixes it up too much when he don't have to. Some of them shots he be getting hit with, he don't really got to get hit with them shots. He be in a straight line too much, in my opinion. Young Gunner in the Super Chat 2 piece, appreciate the love. He says, "Man, I'm in tears." Yeah. It will crack me up though. Hey man, I'm gonna get them meet and greet tickets on sale within the next couple of weeks. I'm gonna have them for y'all to be on sale for when y'all come out here, man, and we'll figure it out, man. So y'all let me know what y'all think is the best. I'm gonna put up a poll though, but y'all can tell me in the chat too, man. What y'all think is the best month that y'all want to do it, man? A lot of people saying June, but then a lot of people got the kids graduating in June. You know what I'm saying? And then you got July is available and August is available. So yeah, it's gonna be in Milwaukee, man. We're gonna do it in Milwaukee, man, this year for the meet and greet. So I can organize everything myself, lay everything out. So y'all let me know what y'all want to do. Junior say August. Young Abel say July. Mook say late July. We might end up, man. We might just end up keeping the same days we always do. First week of August, man. We might end up doing that or the second week of August, whatever. I don't know. But I got, what I'm saying, to the end of this month to figure it all out. Vince Williams said let's rap the street from me. Good, good. Thomas says school starts in August for a lot of people. That's what I'm saying. So we might have to do July.
I just want to do it where we can maximize how many people can come. Because what I don't want to do is be moving the dates around and then people still don't. Oh man, I couldn't make it because you know what I'm saying I had to scratch my booty and all that old mess. Like, bro, I mean, I'm not gonna be moving stuff around to accommodate people and then people still ain't coming. You know what I'm saying? So I don't know, man. We going to figure this thing out. You know, Abel said at least I can drive myself to. Oh, Abel, you can drive. I didn't know you could drive, Abel. I didn't know you could drive, Abel. Most virgins can't drive either. I thought you'd be taking Ubers everywhere, Abel. You're Abel out here trying to drive. Man, that's a waste, man. You can drive, you got your own ride, and you ain't getting no putang. Man, Abel, what is you doing in that car, bro? What is you doing in that car? You ain't got a car for no reason. I go to work. That's what I do. I go to work. I come home, play Fortnite for duty, and I eat peanut butter Twix. That's what I do. And I put my socks on, and I put them all the way up to my thigh, like Rick James used to wear his boots. That's what I do. Hey, boy, I thought you was catching Ubers the whole time at the meet and greets. I did not know you were driving. We could have been going kicking it. I didn't know Abel was driving. Man, we could have been out kicking it, man. I thought Abel was catching Ubers everywhere. 2000 a jerk, man. 2000 Abel got a car to buy lotion and Pokemon cards. Yeah, crazy, man. But yeah, I'm gonna try to get them get all of the stuff the dates figured out. I'm gonna put a poll up, man. I'm gonna look at this is what I'm gonna do. I'm gonna within the next 2 weeks, I'm gonna look up and make sure the venue that I'm gonna get, I'm gonna make sure that they are available on those dates. And if the venue I'm getting is available on what dates they're available or whatever, and then I'll let y'all know, and then we'll go from there, and then we'll get the tickets and stuff on sale, and we'll get it crack a lacking. Now I'll come up with an itinerary, you know what I'm saying, smooth as butter. Give us a nice little itinerary, something to do on Friday, and then Saturday, of course, we could have the meet and greet, and then if y'all want to, you know, uh, take y'all back to a little spot, and you know what I'm saying, we'll have what I'm saying, the ladies entertaining and stuff like that, and then on we can definitely get the breakfast going. We can have some. I know a few breakfast spots we can go to. That's cool. And then Sunday the cookout can be in the same location as the meet and greet because yeah, it's gonna be fly. It's gonna be fly. We're gonna hook it up. This is the one you want to come to. If you ain't never been to an LBC meet and greet, this is the one you want to come to for sure. Cause this the one where I got to make the mac and cheese. Ain't no excuses. Ain't gonna be nobody to blame for this one. I'm gonna have the mac and cheese out here for this one. That's easy breezy. The homie Freeman Smart is in the super chat with the 5 piece. Much love, much appreciation, bro. He says, "How's the weather in late July, August? It's gonna be like it's gonna be hot, but it ain't gonna be like Atlanta hot. It ain't gonna be Texas hot. It definitely ain't gonna be Vegas hot. It's gonna be hot like you know what I'm saying, like 80-degree hot. You know what I'm saying, something like that. You know what I'm saying? That between 75 and 85 degrees. It's gonna be somewhere up in there, and we're gonna be by the water, so we're gonna be by the lake, so it's gonna be a nice breeze and stuff like that for the location I'm gonna get. So, what I mean, it's gonna be smooth. Yeah, that's what's happening. Insane. Make sure y'all pull on up. Sean Don Production, yes sir. Go on, pull on up, man. And then I'll let y'all know
the best hotels to stay. Depending on what I mean, you could stay downtown. Downtown got better hotels, but it's downtown. The parking it's a lot of hustle and bustle. So I'm gonna try to hook y'all up in a location to where it's smooth. You know what I'm saying? You know, it's gonna be a nice smooth. You know what I mean? It's parking, free parking. The hotel is reasonably priced. Was nice price, and it's right down the street from the location we gonna be at. So that's where I'm gonna try to hook everything up with that. You know what I'm saying? So make it easier on everybody. And then to the airport, it's gonna be a straight shot. You might have to make wait, one, two. You're gonna make three turns to get to the airport, but it's gonna be a long drive from where we at. But it's only about three turns. So you know what I'm saying? That's how I do it. Easy breezy. Unless you just want to hop on the highway. You know what I'm saying? So yeah, if we do it, it's gonna be uh it's gonna be between late July and between late July and the second week of August. It's gonna be somewhere up in there. So I'm gonna see what we can do. A condo say April is the best month for it. Perfect weather. Not in Milwaukee. In April in Milwaukee is like nasty weather. It's like snow melting. The roads is nasty. You still might get snow in April in Milwaukee. You know what I'm saying? And then you know what I'm saying? Then it'd be like snowbanks is melting and stuff like that, and uh, can't really wear no white sneakers because it's always wet and nasty outside. You gotta wait till you know what I'm saying. You can't really get fresh to death until like late May or June. But anyway, man, yeah, sometimes it'll snow in Milwaukee. One year it was snowing in May. One year, yep. Junior just said he said it was 3 feet of snow in April last year in Milwaukee. Yeah. But anyway, man, I'm gonna get on the pot here though, y'all. I'm gonna holler at y'all in a minute, man. 78 Sports TV, salute to the mighty LDBC. Y'all smash that like button on the way out. Subscribe to the channel. Make sure y'all sub to the channel because YouTube there is unsubscribing people. But check back on my channel for some videos I got coming up about Virgil Ortiz and Oscar. All right, y'all. 78 Sports TV. Salute to the mighty LDBC. My body, though, y'all. Do shit.